Hi, Bizzy here. Be love, be light, believe. Thank you for joining me here today on the Bizzy Show. I actually hadn't intended on recording anything today. I came into the woods for some solitude and peace and quiet with no other agenda other than to heal myself. And I was guided after some quiet time to record something. So here we are. Let's start out with some deep breaths to get in tune with spirit and see what kind of messages want to come through. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the dark. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the dark. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the dark. I'm wearing purple today. Purple is one of my favorite colors to wear. I do this meditation. I guess that's why I'm here. Okay. Everything's making sense now. There's this meditation that I do. I'll give a brief overview and then maybe I can walk through it. Where I visualize violet flames engulfing my aura or my bubble, whatever you want to call it, and burning away all that does not serve me or my highest good or the highest good for anyone else out there in the collective. The key to this visualization is to recognize the light that is within you, inside, and also to recognize that there are crevices and corners and little cracks inside where the dark sort of snuck in and made its home there. This particular visualization, picturing a actual flames, like being on fire yet not burning. Like I'm not burning in the meditation, but the purple flame, the violet flame, is able to get into the nooks and crannies and crevices and cracks and corners and places in my aura, in my energy field that I might not even be aware of. And it always helps me feel better. So let's walk you through a meditation. Let's take a few more breaths and then we'll begin. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the dark. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the dark. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the dark. Now imagine yourself, wherever you might be, going on a walk or stroll. Picture whatever your favorite thing is. It can be a park or an ocean or the woods, whatever suits you in your imagination. Now imagine yourself strolling along, taking in the sights and sounds. What do you see on your walk? What do you hear on your walk? Do you smell anything? Are there flowers, or pine trees, or even just the breeze? Or the smell of water if you're in an ocean or a creek or a river? Now as you go along on your walk, I want you to picture one foot in front of the other. Left, then right. Left, then right. Now, since we're doing a visualization, make sure that you're picturing your feet bare on the ground. Bare on the sand, bare on the dirt, even bare on the rocks. Because in this place, there's only healing. There's no need to fear anything on your feet other than making sure that you're picturing your feet walking along left, then right, left, then right on this path that you chose. Bare feet on the ground, connecting to the earth's frequency naturally. Now we're strolling along on our trail or our path that we chose, and we find a place where we can take a little break and sit down. It can be a bench or a rock or an old tree that maybe had fallen. Find yourself a nice little seat. It can just be next to a tree, in the meadow, in the sand, under an umbrella on a sunny day. Wherever it is that you are, have yourself a seat in your visualization. Now that we've found a nice place to sit down and it's quiet, the sounds of nature are the only thing around you. There's no one else there except for you. It is safe there. It is quiet there. It is very calm and peaceful there. Now, as you sit in your visualization, I want you to imagine inside of you, in the center, is your solar plexus. This is your sun. The sun that is you, that is your frequency, that is your light. Imagine an orb of light inside of the center of you. Feel it there, shining bright, ever so bright. Make sure you are still deep breathing. Breathing in the light and breathing out the dark. Now I want you to imagine an orb or a bubble around you. This is your aura. It's much larger than you are because your spirit self is much larger than the body that you inhabit. Now, as you're sitting there in your place that you went to on your path, imagine your sun is in your center, and then your orb or aura is everywhere that your solar plexus emits to. Now you are a bright light, even brighter than before because it's expanded in your mind. Now I want you to imagine a violet flame beginning at your feet and burning all the gook, burning all the soot, and burning all the darkness in your feet. Now we're going to go to our ankles, and the violet flame is going to burn anything there that might be trapped. Now we want to go to our calves. This flame of violet is getting larger and burning away all that does not serve your highest good. Now picture your knees and your thighs. Allow the violet flame to engulf you and burn all of those things away. Now we're going to go to our hips and our buttocks as we allow the purple violet flame to burn any of that gook away. Now we go to our abdomen. Now we go to our abdomen. We want to bring the flame up and around our abdomen. We want to burn any soot or gook or dark smokish, whatever it is that you're picturing in your mind and in your body that might be trapped, as this flame helps burn away things trapped in your body that you didn't even know were there. And we're going to come all the way up into our chest area and burn away any gook there. Feel your shoulders and arms and hands and wrists. Let the violet flame engulf you completely. It's reached your neck now, that violet flame. And now it takes its way all the way up and over your head. And now, as you're sitting there in your safe place that you've gone to in your imagination, you're sitting there, literally, in your imagination, on fire. Yet you aren't burning. The essence of you is shining brighter and brighter and brighter. The longer you allow the violet flame to engulf you and burn away the soot and the gook and the darkness that's inside of you. Now we want to just sit there for a moment. And allow this violet flame to burn and wash away all that does not serve your highest good. You are safe where you are. There's no need to fear anything where you are. This violet flame that engulfs you helps your inner sun and your solar plexus shine even brighter than you were before. And your aura is expanding exponentially and reaching larger places than you could have ever imagined. Let the violet flame take away your pain. Let the violet flame take away anything and everything that does not suit your highest good. Let the violet flame embrace you and help ignite your inner brightness. That is you. Now, as we go back down with our body scan, the fire is going to slowly dissipate. Start with our heads, into our shoulders, and torsos, and arms and hands. Fire dwindles down. It's dwindled down now to your chest, and your abdomen, and your hips and buttocks. And the fire dwindles down further, past your thighs and knees, and calves, and ankles, and at the very end, all that's left is a little bit covering your feet. And it dwindles down into nothing. Now, wherever you are, in your safe place in your imagination on the path that you went to, everything is brighter. What do you see there? What do you feel? What do you smell? What do you hear? Can you taste anything? Go back to focusing on your solar plexus, that is your sun inside of you, that expands exponentially outside of your body. It is the essence of you. Imagine yourself shining so incredibly bright. We are all bright. When we become one with the light, now we're going to get up from wherever it was that we sat down or found a place to lay, and we're going to go back our path that we were on. We're going to take it one step at a time. Left, then right, left, then right, and our bare feet touching the sand or the dirt or the rocks or the mud, or even the water if you're near a creek. Left, then right, as we slowly walk back to where we began. Now, wherever you are, sitting or laying down, let's do another breath work. We're going to breathe in the light, breathe out the dark. Breathe in the light, breathe out the dark. One more. Breathe in the light, breathe out the dark. Now slowly open your eyes, wherever you might really be in your physical reality. Take a moment before you get up to do a body scan on where you currently are. Start with your feet, into your ankles, calves and knees, and your thighs, your hips and your buttocks. Bring your awareness to your center, where your sun is shining, in your solar plexus, up through your chest and into your shoulders and arms, and wrists and hands. Bring your awareness to your neck and your head. Now you are safely back into your original place where you began. Sometimes it helps to take a few minutes to just sit in the silence. After an energetic cleanse that you can do yourself. This meditation can be done anywhere at any time. All it requires is that you do some deep breathing and you visualize the violet flame literally engulfing you and burning away all that crap that you don't want to carry around anymore. It's been one of the most helpful visualizations that I've done in my spiritual awakening. I even painted a painting for this. And every time I look at that painting, all I can see is a figure in the center, engulfed in this violet flame that's bright and white. And then to the side of my painting, a little bit further away from where the figure is darkness and something that looks like a door. So the way I interpreted this painting that I have is that every time I visualize the violet flame engulfing me and burning away all that does not serve me or my highest good, it sends it somewhere else. It sends it into another place that's no longer attached to me. And then I can move on from wherever it was that I was before, knowing that I've raised my vibration, I've burned away some gook at least for the day, and it feels good. It feels good to clear your energy field. It feels really, really good. So I'm really grateful that Spirit guided me to record this today in an effort to share one of the things that helps me when I'm feeling down or doubtful, or just in general stress, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. As long as the confidence stays. It does matter. I don't mean to say that. I really have to work on that. Everybody's stuff matters to each person. When I say that, all I mean is I don't want to make any particular suggestions for anyone out there other than it's up to each of us to do the work, do the healing, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you see in your outer reality. And it's really important to take a few minutes a day, 10 to 15 minutes, and turn everything off, do a visualization, do some deep breathing, and you'll feel better. I know I do. Thank you for joining me here on the Bizzy Show. Be love, be light, believe.